Hey on guys, so going to do a quick little update as to where we're at. So last trip video, there's no more footage. With the issues with the car and kids, and we didn't end up filming anything. Just relaxed and enjoyed ourselves, and yeah, so there won't be any more of the trip for that trip, but we do have an update. So in the background over the last month since we've been back, been slowly tinkering away. If you follow on Instagram, you probably see the status where we're at with things, but we'll give us a look now. Right, now it doesn't look like much at the moment, and you know what, once it's together, fully done up, well, this is only tack welded the frame together so far. This is where we're at with the final frame. So this is going to be the back of the camper. So it's going to be actually, it's going to be a canopy, pretty much. So just strengthening, bracing down the sides. So we are going side access on this one. All right, so that'll open up on the sides. So in this one, it'll open up that way with the other door laying on the ground just there at the minute. Been welding some more supports in on the top now. Not 100% on what we're going to do, whether we're going to go rooftop tent or just a ground tent. If we went rooftop tent, it'll have to be with an annex. Like, there's just too many of us as it is. So strengthened. Now I have braced the front, additional bracing in the front. Not sure what we're going to do in that space. The idea would be have an upright fridge on this side and possibly water tanks. So the way that's going to be, looking at the back, so this is going to be kitchen side, so fridge at the front. If we go an upright fridge, then drawers and stuff in here. On this side, still tossing up whether or not I have water tanks underneath, so supporting underneath the cross sections here. 2 43 litre water tanks sitting up under. So no, it's a possibility. Just to free up some more. So this is going to be storage space on here. Now we are going to be building an additional box on the A-frame that will. So that's going to store all the 12 volt stuff, and yeah. So we're still going to run the Brass Monkey fridge freezer, even if it's just a dedicated fridge, dedicated freezer, doesn't matter. For the long trips, and there's 2 adults and 2 kids currently, plus I've got another child and we've got another on the way. So that's, yeah, between 2 adults, 2 kids and a baby coming up, and then teenager as well. Going out camping's, yeah, we don't have the space in the vehicle anymore to be able to store anything, so hence why we've gone for the bigger capacity inside there. And with the A-frame on the front, it just makes more sense to have all the electrics in there in its own dedicated little spot. And the trailer is not very big, and having it on the A-frame kind of helps with the weight distribution too, so we can bring it towards the four-wheel drive more. Because we noticed with the trip, having all the weight at the rear, the trailer was live the road. Not dramatic, but it was enough. So the idea will be that we'll have 12 volt one side, electrical setup, battery, inverter, looking at upgrading to lithium. I think I'd rather keep just a test fridge freezer and go lithium than to go to an upright fridge and keep the AGM. But the idea would be that I'd probably still keep the AGM anyway, just for as a backup, even if it's just for the running of power tools batteries. So still testing. Now at the moment I've only got one battery on charge. And it's drawing, say, 8 amps. I've had 2 additional batteries on charging at the same time, so it's not just this one that's drawn it down 15 amps. But you know what, it's an AGM battery, so the usage will be hit and miss. But this will be integrated into the A-frame box, so I'm gonna have inverter. I think I'll stick with this inverter because it's big enough for what we need. Paneling, inverter, USB, stuff like that. I think we'll keep that in the A-frame box just to minimise everything being all over the place. Having it in one dedicated spot probably the best way, and we can still run battery chargers and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm gonna leave this here. There is more to come on this build. I haven't really been filming any of it because it's been little bits here and there, and it's by the time I get started, set the camera up, and it would take twice as long to better do a couple little things that I was going to do anyway. So yeah, this is a month so far. So doesn't look like much, but that's tinkering away after hours, a little bit on the weekends. Just I keep changing my mind so many times now on what I want to do and how I want to do it, and yeah, it's coming along. A little bit slow, but we've got time. It's still bloody hot here, so yeah. Well, pick it up again and show you another update the next week or so. Thanks, guys.